turmeric and curry, or you can even use little pieces of it, of the root, the ginger root. There's all kinds of ways you could do it. And yes, indeed, kids, dogs, people, everybody benefits from it.
Okay, and then this one's a little bit off topic, but I was wondering if you ever heard of quinoa?
Sure,
grain?
of course. Yeah, it's awesome
stuff. Is that a good source of protein? Is that stuff really good stuff?
It's not a great source of protein, but it's an okay source of protein. As far as grains go, it's one of the most protein-rich grains. It's low in gluten, so a lot of people who have gluten intolerances can handle quinoa. You still have to see how you do with quinoa. It's not like it's not like just everybody can use it, but as far as grains go, it's one of the easier grains to handle, and it is one of the richer sources of protein. As far as grains go, it's one of the richer sources of protein, and it's tasty as well. I like quinoa a lot, actually. And it's great for your skin too, by the way. There's products now out that use quinoa as a moisturizer. Quinoa will actually trap water and keep it local to the skin. So quinoa is great stuff, yes.
All right. Well, I think that answers my question.
All right, Al. All right, thank you for calling.
Yeah, thank you very much for what you do, man. People can't fight evil if their body's not good, so I appreciate it very much.
Man, that's good advice. Thank you so much for saying that, Alex. Appreciate it. All right, let's see. Who's next here, Johnny? Is it Bart? Bart in Texas. What's up? Do we have Bart? Bartholomew? Bart in Texas?
Hello?
No? Hey, Bart. What's up, buddy?
Hello? Yeah,
hey, Bart.
it's Mark. It's Mark, yeah.
Oh, Mark. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I have a 14-year-old daughter who has nodules on her thyroid.
Okay. Not uncommon.
And of course, they want to medicate it or cut them out. That's their option.
No, I do not recommend them.
Something different.
I do not. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. Do not recommend anybody hacks into any 14-year-old's body. Period. That is twisted. That's just messed up, man. When you have surgery, no matter how routine, your doctor will tell you, oh, we're just going to take out your gallbladder, we'll just take out your nodules, blah, blah, blah. That is a major, major stress for the body. That your body goes into big-time emergency fight or flight mode as soon as that knife cuts into the body. And you don't want to have surgery ever unless it's emergency surgery and you don't have any other options. As far as nodules go, that's a classic sign that the thyroid's beginning to break down. It could be an autoimmune issue. It could be that the thyroid's not getting enough iodine. There's lots of non-medical strategies that you can use. First of all, get her on iodine. That's the most important thing. How much does she weigh? How much does your daughter weigh?
She's athletic. She's 5'8", 135 pounds.
Okay, get her on 12.5 milligrams of iodoral. Or Lugol solution or some kind of iodine. That's first and foremost. Secondly, there's a very tight connection between estrogen and the thyroid. If she has any kind of estrogen problems, any issues with her period at all, she's getting her period, I assume?
Yes.
Do you know how her cycle's working? Is she regular? Is she crampy or any PMS issues or anything like that?
Not as when she's around me. Me and her mom are separated.
Okay. Well, you want to find out. There's an important connection between the menstrual cycle and the thyroid, between estrogen and the thyroid. So you want to ask her if she'll tell you, or ask her mom, have her mom ask questions about her period, whether she's crampy or bloaty or regular, any of those things. She may not even know. If she's only 14, she may not know what it means to be regular. So you got to probe a little bit that way. You may want to start to use all the techniques that we're talking about, that we're going to be talking about for protecting her from estrogen. Vitamin E is very important. Curcumin is very important. We talked about that. We're going to be talking about a lot of other things. Magnesium is very important. I'd get her on the OsteoMag. Selenium can be very helpful. OPC selenium might be something you want to think about. Essential fatty acids are a must-have for all estrogenic issues. And I would be using 3. If she's athletic, use 3 times a day. If she has any digestive issues, that can put a serious burden on the thyroid. Many thyroid conditions are autoimmune conditions, which usually means there's a digestive component. Probiotics are incredibly, incredibly, incredibly important, not just for the digestive system, but also for the thyroid and also for the estrogen. I'm proud to say that Longevity's got their nightly essence back on the market, and that might be something else that you want to think about. Use fermented foods. Fermented foods are also a great way to get good bacteria in the gut. Sauerkraut is tremendous. Kefir, borscht, any kind of fermented food, really. Focus on digestive digestive wellness, you could use the glucogel caps if she has any digestive problems that she's complaining about. You might also want to try bone soup. If you haven't heard us talk about bone soup, you can go through the archives. We talk about it a lot. Just real quickly, you take the carcass of a chicken or a turkey, or even the whole chicken or turkey, drop it in a pot of water, bring it to a boil, let it simmer down for 8 to 12 hours till you have a nice soup stock. Throw some veggies in there, and that bone soup is tremendously helpful for the digestive system as well as for the immune system. If worse comes to worse, I don't usually recommend progesterone cream, but that might be something else that she might want to try a small dose of progesterone cream. Try to find a naturopath who can guide her through progesterone cream. Progesterone is a hormone, and even though it's has nowhere near the toxic effects of estrogen, it still is a hormone, and I'm not sure a 14-year-old girl, you may want to be careful with using progesterone for a 14-year-old girl. And then the B vitamins, important for estrogen, important for the thyroid, important for energy, important for a lot of things. The B complex, especially vitamin B6, is super important for the female hormone system. And this is true about all female hormone issues, especially for women on the pill, women on HRT, or if you're dealing with a thyroid problem, the B complex, especially vitamin B6. And don't forget about 50 milligrams of zinc picolinate a day. And then vitamin A, along with vitamin E. Vitamin A and E are not only protective against excess estrogen, but vitamin A and E can also have some beneficial effects for the thyroid. 400 international units a day of vitamin E and 20,000 international units a day of vitamin A. Thanks so much for your call, Mark. Hope we helped you out. And that's all the time we have for today on The Bright Side. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate all your calls and all your letters. On our next program, we'll be telling you about the mineral that may be the most important element in the entire world of nutrition when it comes to estrogen protection. It's also important for your pituitary gland and also important for protecting you from fluoride. We'll tell you all about it on our next live Bright Side episode. You're going to want to tune into that. Stay tuned for Alex Jones next on most of these stations. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We will talk to y'all later, folks. Bye for now.
We the people grow cotton, weave fabric, engrave ink, embed strips and fibers to protect from counterfeit and carting to a private bank, having it lent back at interest, forcing taxes to service debt. This capitalism, or was Jefferson correct when stating a central bank issuing the public currency is a greater menace to the liberties of the people than a standing army? Ted Anderson, I'm placing a free silver dollar in a book that explains our monetary system. Call for your copy, 800-686-2237. It's time to understand the system. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
Virtually anyone can hack your cell phone and track your calls, your texts, your emails, your every movement, but only if they can detect a signal. Stay one step ahead of hackers and Big Brother with a Blockit Pocket, a custom-made pocket infused with pure silver that creates a complete Faraday enclosure for your cell phone. For free shipping to the lower 48, visit blockitpocket.com or call 888-315-9618. blockitpocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
The experts at Web.com want to build your business a successful website for free, just like we did for these current Web.com customers.
We've used and looked at other website designers, but there's nobody better than Web.com.
Web.com can build your website in as little as 7 days free. Plus, we'll promote it on all the major search engines like Google, Yahoo, and Bing. If after 30 days you're happy, we'll continue to provide promotion, hosting, support, and maintenance, all for one low monthly fee. If not, cancel and pay nothing.
If you're in business today and you don't have a web presence, you won't be taken seriously.
Call right now and you'll also get a free .com or .net domain name for your new website powered by VeriSign, the world's leading domain name provider.
Call 800-297-0154. That's 800-297-0154.
No upfront charge for site build, after which ongoing fees apply. Rights to site are relinquished when canceled. Domain included.